Hi guys, today I will be sharing my recipe for cheesecake mamon. For the ingredients, we need 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoon of vegetable oil, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 50 ml of water. This is 4 ounces of cream cheese that is at room temperature, 85 grams of sugar, 85 grams of cake flour, and 4 egg yolks. Okay, to begin, we're gonna combine the dry ingredients, which is the cake flour, the salt, and the baking powder. Give it a quick mix and then set this aside. We're gonna sift this later. So in a separate bowl, beat the room temperature cream cheese. It is really important that this cream cheese is at room temperature so it's easier to mix. At this point, add in the 4 egg yolks. Continue mixing. Just make sure that the cream cheese is being incorporated with the egg yolks. Add the sugar. Now we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients. So this time it's water, vanilla, and the vegetable oil. At this point, we're gonna incorporate the dry ingredients. So sift the dry ingredients. So using a spatula, use a folding method. Once everything is well combined, we're gonna set this aside and we're gonna move on to the next step. I have 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar, and 4 egg whites. So to begin, we're just gonna whisk the egg whites until it is frothy. Once it is frothy, we can add the cream of tartar. If you don't have cream of tartar, you can use lemon juice or white vinegar. At this point, gradually add the sugar. Once the sugar is all in, continue beating until we reach the stiff peak stage. And this is now the stiff peak stage. Next step is to combine the egg yolk mixture and the meringue. We're gonna add the meringue in 2 additions, again using the folding method. Do not overmix or else you're gonna knock all the air from the meringue. By the way, your oven should be preheated at 180 degrees Celsius. So before you start making this, preheat your oven. And this is now ready. So I've got my mamon molds in here, which is 5 inches in diameter. I lined it with parchment paper at the bottom so it's easier to take it out later since we don't grease the mamon molds. So I'm putting 4 tablespoons in each mamon mold. All in all, I make 9 mamon for this recipe. So we're gonna bake this again in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 18 minutes. I'll show you what it looks like after baking at 15 minutes. This is what it looks like after baking. Now this will go down a little bit. You can also flip this upside down and let it cool down completely before unmolding it. To unmold the mamon, all you need to do is just to press it down on the side. Then turn it upside down, shake it a little bit, and then it will come out of the mold. So this is what it looks like. The darker ones that you can see is baked for 18 minutes. So you choose which color would you like to have, 15 or 18 minutes. So just to finish this off, I've got sugar and I've got room temperature butter. So I'm spreading butter on top of the mamon and then press it down into the sugar. This is optional. This is so good. I can guarantee that you're gonna love this. If you like the mamon recipe that I shared, and then I can guarantee that you're gonna love this. And this is the finished product. And just to show you what it looks like inside when you cut the mamon cheesecake. This is very light and airy and it's so delicious. So again, if you want to try a different variation of mamon, I can guarantee that this will not disappoint. I personally created this recipe, so I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you again next week. Bye!